the location. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have D.A.
Hey there, Kevin.
Well, he is a terrific championship coach. David, that says it all. Thanks. Here are the five for the Clippers. The stars of the team, Leonard and George, are the forwards. Bledsoe is out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, the two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Pierce is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 slot. And, Steve, as we get into the middle of the season, do you feel we have a good idea of who the contenders are at this point?
Yes, Kevin. The major forces, you know for sure. There are always some teams you just can't tell if they're legit or not.
James finds Westbrook. It's Pierce on the wing. Down low. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Pierce.
The tremendous strength of LeBron on display, going right through the contact.
Leonard looking over the floor. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. They get it back. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Davis. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Back to Bledsoe. There's the pass to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Bledsoe. Comes up empty down low. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Pierce driving in, and then it's Pierce with the jam.
Great pass. We talk about AD's guard-like skills. That includes his floor vision.
Passes it to Leonard. The 19-foot shot. The shot missing. And the Lakers going the other way now. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
It was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
And here's George after the three-pointer from Pierce. And it's the Lakers on the break. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. That's 7 points for free. And not to get too ahead of things, Greg, but MP will be facing a big decision this offseason as he heads to free agency.
And it's a bit strange how his contract was set up to allow that. Nevertheless, he'll be a big name on the market come summer.
Here's Leonard. After the made shot from Pierce to end the run. And the shot falls short this time.
And fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
James kicks to Pierce. Trying to get open, it's Davis. The shot by Pierce will not go. Clippers trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
George against Davis. Bledsoe outside. Oh, that's blocked. Outside Pierce. And then Pierce with the dunk.
It's simple. If you get open, LeBron will find you. The king is an incredible passer.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And if it wasn't there, each guy was willing to make the extra pass. Trust in his teammates.
Jackson finds Bledsoe. Here's Hartenstein. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Houston.
And his defense was absolutely outstanding, especially his 2 blocks, which helped turn the game.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Bledsoe for 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
13 feet away. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
It's a shot we don't see a lot anymore. But Kawhi is an old-school player, still using that mid-range jumper.
Pierce, and another basket for the Lakers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so here are the Clippers. 11-point game. Jackson passes to Leonard. Outside for Bledsoe. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Fans, and honestly, sometimes even us broadcasters especially can overlook defense, Steve, especially when it comes to guards.
It's hard to spot great defensive guards, but Eric Bledsoe, Kevin, is certainly one of those guys. Very strong on the ball. He's been a first-team all-defensive member. Remember, back in 2019-20 season, Bledsoe was a key part of the Bucks' D, which was first in the league in team defensive rating.
And Pierce, here we go. And Freak throws it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And here are the Clippers now after the basket by the Lakers. George banked in off the glass.
Defense does a good job, but George won't relent. He rises to meet their challenge.
LeBron kicks to Pierce. Down in the low post, it goes. Pierce has got 17.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
George with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. On the wing, Jackson. Clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and that one is good from Hartenstein.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Pierce, and then it's Pierce with the jam.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. To the paint, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why, Kevin, has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Anthony comes in for Horton Tucker. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. And that one's good by Pierce.
This is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. They trail by 9 points. And now in transition is Pierce. Here we go. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in. And the Clippers with a change here too. Ibaka's checked in. Now here's Zubac. 9 points last game. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Pierce. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Back to Jordan. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Nunn passes to Pierce. It's Jordan on the wing. Zubac's defending, and that one's good by Pierce.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Man passes to Zubac. Kicks to Jackson. Outside, Batum. Pass to Jackson. Batum scanning the floor. Nunn grabs the board.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Inside. And Freak throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now here's Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ibaka, the pass to Man, 13 feet away. Hits the front of the rim and out. Lakers lead by 14. Outside Jordan. To the inside. Pierce. And then it's Pierce with the jam.
He's been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
They can't stop the run with that one. 1:32 left in the first. To the paint. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Man. Pierce covering. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Both good from the line that time. 1:20 left to play here in the first. Zubac against Jordan. The kick out to Pierce. Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now, here's Zubac. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pierce with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Pierce against Jackson.
You better shoot that.
Pass to Nunn. Outside Pierce. That's the 3 fly. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Jackson looking it over. And there's the pass to Ibaka. Back to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers.
Good vision. Good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot. Finds an open man.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And we all know the great LeBron James can do it all. But he says
there's no pressure for none of us to score. There's no pressure for any of us to do more than.
Well, and the way that lineup change for the Lakers. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Zubac. Leonard comes in for Muscala. Paul George is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Jackson. Free throw good, LeBron. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Pierce. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Bledsoe. And Davis sends it back.
This is what AD gives you at that end. He's made the all-defensive first team multiple times.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Leonard following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Seems like every year Kawhi Leonard averages around 6 or 7 free throws a game, about the same as KD and LeBron.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And that one's good by Davis.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
George against James. Right side Leonard. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's George. 32 points for him last game against Houston.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Now, here is George. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Outside Leonard. The three. No good that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Bledsoe against Pierce. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Pass to Mann. Basket counts. Mann's got 4 this quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Outside, Davis. Here's the pass to LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact with an easy deuce.
And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Lakers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Back to Pierce. Wide open look. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 8th assist in the game.
Continuing to stoke the fire. His shot making has been absolutely superb.
Now here's Bledsoe. An 11-point game for him in the win against Houston. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And then it's Pierce with the jam.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Pass to Leonard. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. .146 left here in the second. Good on the three-point shot. Pierce has got 39.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
With the drop, and another one.
Another night, another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
Greg, you're right. He is edging ever closer to the second place mark for most 40-point games in a year.
And with Jordan's mark of 37 firmly in the rearview mirror, he is now marching towards Wilt's 1963 mark of 52 games of 40 or more. Just a legendary season.
Pierce for 3, and they recover it. Davis. That one wide left. The Clippers shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. Davis against Leonard. Ibaka outside. Knocked loose and stolen by LeBron. Outside Pierce. Inside. Outside for Davis. Bangs home the trifecta. Davis has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers.
A confident shooter from outside. AD's range really helps open up this offense.
And that one, good.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Westbrook passes to Horton Tucker. To the middle. Here's Pierce. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Pierce has got 43 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pierce with the steal. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Lakers on top, just dominating this one. We're going to stay. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Freak in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The stars of the team, Leonard and George, are the forwards. Bledsoe is out there with Jackson, and it's Hartenstein in at the center position. Down low. The kick out to Pierce. Driving to the basket. And then it's Pierce with the jam.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Inside, here's Hartenstein, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Lakers shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Freak in their last outing against the Jazz was terrific. He had an impressive number of points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. Very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
The Lakers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Here's hits 2. Clippers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. The pass to Leonard. Shot on the wing, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else. Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Passes to Hartenstein to the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
Quick off his feet, the long arms, easy jam for Jackson.
And the Lakers call time here.
Reggie Jackson can still provide scoring. Maybe not at the 19 points per game level he once did, but he can still make an impact.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And Reggie Jackson, Steve, as you said, not the big scorer he once was.
He's got a reduced role, Kevin, on this team right now. But he can still get you a bucket when needed. Credit to Reggie Jackson for staying ready at all times.
Now Leonard. He's got 8. Feeds to George. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Again, what an avalanche!
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all time for points in a season.
Yep, historically dominant, GA. He's put them on his back all season long.
And Wilt Chamberlain scoring 4,029 points back in 1962. A whole different era, to be sure, but to surpass that now would be almost inconceivable.
Anthony's checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson in the corner. Fires the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Here's LeBron. And he banks in the layup. James has got 12 points in the game.
Inside, James can really carve the defense apart. His strength makes him such a tough cover.
George finds Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
It's Davis on the wing. Back to Pierce. And then Pierce with the dunk.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. George up top. James covers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Jordan, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Howard comes in for LeBron. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for George. Pass to Jackson.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
And Nunn has got the ball here for the Lakers. To the inside. Here's Howard. Back to Pierce. Puts up a 3. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Inside. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Pierce.
Attacking in the painted area. I like this approach. It's where DeAndre's at his best.
Here's Hartenstein. He's got 16. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 6.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Nunn passes to Pierce. Back to Nunn. Shot clock at 5. From past the arc. Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss. The Clippers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Hartenstein. Tries yet again. That one misses. Good D by Jordan. Pierce attacking. Great D that time from Batum. The Clippers shooting reasonably well, 45%. And it's blocked by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan is a force on defense. Tough to finish when he's lurking.
Back to Pierce. Takes it inside. The shot, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Jackson against Pierce. It's Jackson with the drive. And the dunk by Jackson.
The way he glides around the court doesn't look like Jackson is moving as fast as he really is.
Nunn passes to Jordan. He kicks to Pierce. And there's the drive. And Freak throws it down.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Jackson passes to Hartenstein. They double him with Jordan. Zubac finds Jackson. Sinks the triple. Jackson's got 11 points in the quarter.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Pierce. Jordan connects again.
A day has come that I thought we'd never see. He has done the impossible.
A new record for points in a season. Incredible.
He has broken Wilt Chamberlain's historic mark from 1962. It stood for decades until now. And his magical season continues. The home crowd now showing their appreciation.
His consistency night after night, performing at this level, something special to behold.
A year for the ages. Teams have thrown every defense imaginable at him, and he's just cut right through them.
Monk's checked in for Dwight Howard. Muscala, he's checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Into the lane. Offensive rebound. And they get it back. Jackson from long range. The Lakers with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nunn passes to Jordan. No good on that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Outside Jackson. And it's blocked by Jordan. And he's able to get it back. He gets it in there. Jackson's got 13.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says, we're not giving up this lead. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Down low. Here's Zubac. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight.
The playmaking of Reggie. A work in progress, but looking good right there.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Here's Pierce. Rebound by Muscala. The Clippers shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half.
The flat-out speed of Reggie Jackson. No struggles getting to the rim and then doing something about it when he gets there.
Jordan kicks to Nunn. For 3, Pierce. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jackson has the open look. Misses the 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And then it's Pierce with the jam.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent. Jackson misses. To the middle. Here's Anthony. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Anthony's got 6 points.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Pierce, good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here are the Clippers. Here he goes. Zubac trying to break loose. Man can't hit. And good. There's another. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Jackson passes to Zubac. And Jordan sends it back. And he gets it back. Shot clock at 3. Jackson from long range. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Aston Muscala. Over Jordan. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Anthony's shot is off. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 43% from the floor. And Batum kicks to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
fabulous night for Jackson. He's unconscious scoring the basketball. You see all the work he's put in, and it's paying off.
Here's Pierce. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And the first one goes. And the Clippers making a change here. Pierce hits 2. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Pierce is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Rondo finds Pierce. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Ibaka, the pass to Leonard. Ibaka outside. And the pass to Bullock. Shot clock at 6. Up and in from the low block. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. Pierce kicks to Rondo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Keon Johnson.
And what an incredible run for the 2020 Lakers in the bubble. Of course, LeBron and
Clippers substitution.
Here's Hartenstein. Monk defending. Looking to end his cold spell. Leonard. And he gets the bucket.
Love the finish through contact. Kawhi is even stronger than he looks.
Pierce dishes to Monk. Back to Pierce. Lakers working the ball around now. Ariza finds Pierce. To the paint. Leonard with the steal. And with the offense we've been seeing throughout the league this year, Steve, what are the chances someone breaks the Suns' record of 107 points and a half?
Wow, Kevin. We saw the Warriors put up 92 and a half a few years back, but that's still 15 points short. I think a team like the Warriors, the Brooklyn Nets, a few of them, if they get going from behind the three-point line, it's possible.
And then it's Pierce with the jam.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Passes it to Leonard. Over Monk. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. George has got 11 points in the quarter.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
In the corner, Bazemore with it. George against Pierce. To the inside. Here's Howard. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, physical defense, but Howard just too strong.
Clippers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. George passes to Zubac. Back to George. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. Down low, Hartenstein. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
In the pick and roll, I like confidence. Leonard showing as a facilitator. This game just continues to ascend.
Pierce against George. Howard kicks to Pierce. drives to the hoop, and another one falls. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
That's going to be over at that. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his fourth giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
B.J. Boston.
Back to Pierce. And another one falls. Amazing. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Monk defending. Up and in on the layup.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Pierce.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Johnson, the pass to Muscala. Back to Johnson. Looking back at the previous decade, Steve, in the NBA, super teams have been dominant in the league. Do you like the ones with 2 or 3 stars?
You know, each has his advantages, Kevin. The 2-star model allows for a deep bench. We saw that with AD and LeBron in LA. But the 3-star alignment, a la the Brooklyn Nets, those can be potent on the offensive end. Both work if you're raising up those trophies.
Here's it's 2. The Clippers shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Here's Johnson. And Pierce pulls it down. Pierce has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Ariza no up. On offense, here are the Clippers. Johnson inside. Monk defending. Johnson can't hit. Lakers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the strong effort here will convert to what will be their 50th win on the season.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well. And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And Pierce over to help.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a break.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boston.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Pass to Rondo. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ariza trying to break loose. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Pierce.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. For 3, Pierce can't get it to fall. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it out again. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
So, MP, you played a lot of minutes in a game that was well in hand early on. Now, what do you say to those who think you'll wear down before the playoffs playing unnecessary minutes?
No, Coach has a reason for everything he does, so if I'm getting minutes, it's not gratuitous.
Now, MP, you don't think you should have been pulled sooner now, do you?
I don't know. I don't question Coach like that. He does his job. Look, I do mine, and that allows us both to excel. Plus, we got the win, so I'm not going to second-guess that at all. All right. Let's take some questions.
Okay, so what adjustments does this team need to make to go deep in the postseason?
Look, Frank, the playoffs are all about adjustments, and that's just part of what makes it fun. Now, in one game, you can come out and surprise someone, but in a 7-game series, people catch on to what you're doing real quick. But luckily, we have one of the best coaches in the game, one of the best chess players in the NBA. So however things play out, he'll be able to get the most out of us by making the proper adjustments.
Okay, well then, let me ask you. Who are you hoping to face in the first round? Any preferences?
That's tempting fate right there. Look, I'm happy to face whoever and give them the best shot.
But tell us, though, from a competitive standpoint, you don't think any particular matchup gives you an advantage over the other?
No. Look, everyone is at their best in the playoffs, and we all have to step up our game, too, if we want to have a shot at doing something special. Plus, I try not to worry about stuff outside of my control, so I haven't even given it a second thought, to tell you the truth. All right, no more questions? Thank you.